right. iPhone to resume. Right, hopefully. Uh, all is good by the looks of it. Right. Hi, welcome to the live. I've received a couple of comments this week, and I am going to reply to them, but I wanted to do it live so that I can put some context. And I think the problem with leaving messages on these forums and everything else is there's no context, and sometimes they can come across with the wrong intention. And everything's about perception and how you perceive things. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I am the best YouTuber ever, because I'm not. I'm learning, and I do this as a part-time bit of fun and to grow an audience, to share my passion of pop culture with an audience. And I am getting that audience, but I'm also making some mistakes, and we'll go through the comments and just reply to them honestly. And this isn't me trying to have a go at anybody in particular. You're all entitled to your opinion, and if I make a mistake, then I do need to be told about it. So let's just have a look. And again, I'm learning all the time. So let's have a look at my channel, and this is where I get it totally wrong. Now there should be a section on here for comments, I believe. Notifications. Easy. 5 minutes ago. Right, that's probably about my quiz that I do. So I'm trying to just have engaging content so that you can come here to the channel and have a bit of fun, learn something about pop culture and some movies, and just really build up a nice friendly community. And as I say, I will make mistakes. I am learning, and it's like now I'm learning where to find the comment section. So if you bear with me, I will find it, and then we can go from there. No, no. So let's go to my channel. That's always a good place to start, I suppose. Shorts, and it is here somewhere. YouTube, is it in the YouTube studio? Let's have a look in the YouTube studio. Content and the comments. There we go. I knew I'd get there eventually. Right. So this was a quiz that I try and put out one quiz every day at 9 o'clock. So if you want to test your knowledge, then I'll just go and have a bit of fun, really. So this is the most recent comment. Stephen, easy. So I'll just put that thumbs up. And I'll ask them to come back for tomorrow's question. So get so feel free, anyone that's watching, if you put a comment, then I will reply, and if you want to talk to me in the chat, then feel free. Reply. And this guy loves Halo. I loved Halo as well. So now this is something that, and this is one of the reasons why I thought I'd go live, so I can explain things. If we have a look at this particular comment, so just the same clip of the 2018 Lost in Space series over and over again. Did you just let you this is what I find a little bit funny, because there's, did you just let you AI write another video and didn't check it before publishing, or is this acceptable content to you? Well, actually, no, it's not acceptable to me, but unfortunately I will make mistakes. The thing is, I try to put out 3 videos a day, and I hold down a full-time job at the same time, so mistakes will happen. This is not acceptable, and this is what I was saying about context. Now, this guy has obviously watched the video and got a little bit funny, and all it was the wrong date, because I've done the Lost in Space series. I've covered all 3 versions of the TV series and the program. So I've done the original TV series, then the movie, then the Netflix revamp. What I didn't do was change the title and the text to let this viewer know that it was the Netflix series and not the 1998 movie. So with regards to the AI, there's no AI involved, because when you post a video, you can copy. It says, do you want to reuse the details of a previous video? And I selected yes, but I wasn't expecting this video to go out when it did. I'd kind of scheduled it without thinking. And so when I was at work, this video got released, and and so it got released in error. But this, this viewer has raised it's raised a very interesting point to myself, and that is that I should be doing more checks on the content before it goes out and before it's ready to go out. So I do appreciate this comment. So I will say that. Thank you for your comment. Now, with regards to the same clip being played over and over again, being a small channel and not having a lot of weight behind the content that I do, it's very easy for larger companies and things to pick me off using copyright. So what I try and do is create a minute-long video using images of the subject that I'm talking about, but I've altered those images hopefully sufficiently enough to avoid a copyright strike, because a copyright strike on this channel would be detrimental. I might as well give up. So it is a balancing act between trying to have something that's interesting, but something that is also within the copyright rules. Now, I don't make these rules. I would love nothing more than to have a 4-minute long video of TV show or a film. But if I do that, I get hammered with copyright strikes. So thank you for your comment. It was released in error. It was released by mistake. With regards to the over and over video loop being looped, I do this to avoid a copyright strike. Sorry. Movie. I think that's fair enough. So we'll reply. Nothing about the movie. So again, this is because it had the wrong title. So I will apologise for that. So sorry. Sorry. And this was a short that I'd done with Catwoman evolving through the years. So this person's fine-looking kittens, and Catwoman is actually quite an attractive character in the DCU, and she's been played by some very talented actresses, going all the way back from Batman, which is what I covered in this video. And this is something I can do because it's my own content. I can show you what it is. So, and this is what I like to try and do, is these evolutions of actors and characters throughout the years. So there you go, and giving you the look of what they look like now, and compared to how they were on screen. So So that was that one. So I'll just put thank you. I don't know how long this live is going to be. It's just essentially thought I'd share the fact that I do go through these comments and I do reply. So I thought it'd be nice to show them. So here we are. And leave a comment on the live, on this particular live as well, if you're enjoying it. Yes, that is correct. Star Trek did have that. Yes. Yes, it did. Now, this is something that I wanted to reply again on a live because it's quite detailed and it highlights that no matter how much research you do, there is always going to be, or the potential of there going to be, an urban myth that slips through. So, thanks for the video. It's bold to take on a subject like Trek since so many people really do know so much about it. Maybe you do. This is the first of your videos that I've seen. The story about Lucia Ball, however, is fan-created fantasy going back maybe a decade or two, but it is a fairly recent fantasy for us old-timers. The story has since been recirculated many times, but it's not true. So, I've learned something from this. I really appreciate this person's comment. It has certainly taken on a life of its own, and you'll see this story whenever you're in Facebook groups and Trek messenger boards. And one of the sites I do use for the information is IMDb, and that is where I got this particular story from. So these websites that you trust to be factual aren't always factual, and this shows that. Lucy was brilliant for knowing what to do for her Lucy character, but she didn't have the foggiest idea on how to deal with the networks and the creative. So this is explaining the story. So almost all fans agree. I think this is an accurate statement that the most authoritative source of all things Trek is the book Inside Star Trek, the real story by Slow and Justman. These guys truly know the history. So thank you for that. Thank you for his site. Thank you for sharing. I got a thumbs up and a half, so I thought that was quite nice. And then again, this is one of the quizzes that I put up, which was best Bruce Lee movie, and this gentleman person has said the greatest Enter the Dragon is one of the greatest films of all time. I agree with that. And some of these I don't quite understand because that's in Chinese. It's their translation, so I can't really do that. Isn't the film woke posting actors? That I'm going to ignore because it's politics, and I don't do politics on here. Yes, they did. Yep. So agree. Right. Beautiful. Thank you. Cheers. Looks like they're saying that I'm beautiful, which is something that I'm probably not. So, but I'm going to just give that that. Lost in Space. So yeah, I love this show. We will never see, and they are right. We will never see the likes of these types of shows again. I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched, etc. Yeah, you are right. They did remake Bewitched, didn't they? And who's the actress? I can see. Oh God, I can see now. Anyway, Bewitched. I have covered Bewitched on the channel before, but I'll probably cover it again because as you learn things when doing YouTube, I've got a different style now. If you go back to some of the early videos that I was producing, you'll notice that hopefully I've improved and got a lot more professional about it, even though I still make mistakes. You are right. Yeah, well done for that. Yeah, hopefully you've seen the professional. I've got a little bit more professional with what I'm doing here on YouTube, and the quality of the videos have gone up. The shorts and stuff I've really been focusing on because I did really work hard on my TikTok channel. So I do have a TikTok channel, but I'm focusing more on YouTube because I don't like the way that TikTok is messing the creators around. I'm probably one of the few creators that feels like that, but I've always had this YouTube channel, and it started off as something totally different, and it's kind of evolved along as I've got to learn new skills and stuff. So it's 15 minutes. Oops, haven't responded. There we go. Any held for review? That's interesting. Nope. So all published. I generally don't have too much restrictions on the comments. As you can see, someone's, this comment here. Yeah, I don't have to reply to that. If it starts to cause a little bit of argy-bargy in the comments section, then I will step in and block or delete comments. But I don't want to do that because you're entitled to your opinion. But if I feel that it's getting a bit too much, then I will tone it down a little bit. Iron Man cast, they all look great even now. They do. Thanks for your comment. Reply. Yep, Anakin's homemade. Again, that's the quiz that I have, which the question for that I think was who said the first lines in Star Wars A New Hope, and the answer to that is, of course, C-3PO. And interestingly enough, C-3PO has the very last lines of the prequel trilogy as well. So, just something there. Yeah, I do struggle with some pronunciations. I think sometimes when I do the videos, for some reason, I just get a bit tongue-tied. And I am trying to take my time a little bit and be a bit calmer in front of camera. Yeah. It's yeah, it's Uma. See, something like that is, I think, is fair enough, and I think I have replied to that. I've given it all. Yeah. I love that you did this, but I do. I'm just a little bit do struggle sometimes. So, but thanks for your feedback. I'm looking at these points and how to improve pronunciation is something that I do struggle with. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. There you go then. So that's all of the comments that I haven't replied to for this week. I will probably do this again next week, so feel free to drop me a comment on any of the videos and I'll go through them next week. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this little insight behind the scenes of the channel. I don't normally have my face showing. It's just part of the new style that I do now. But yeah, there you go. That's the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. If you're enjoying the content, drop me a comment and you could feature on another live like this. So thank you very much. As you can see, I'm not being horrible, answering these questions honestly and politely. And as I say, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And I'm always into the feedback and how to improve. So take care of yourself. I'll be back with some more content during the week, some more grow-ups, glow-ups, and trivia. Trivia and chat is something also the channel's evolved from. I was sticking to primarily just running through the facts and figures of movies, but it's developed into trivia and chat, and hopefully that's going to be a bit more welcoming for some viewers. So take care of yourselves. I'll be back next week at some point. See you then. I've got to switch his thing, obviously. There you go.